And my argument here today is really simple. Stop stalking originality. Originality. Stop obsessing with this idea of being original, because you fall into traps around imitation, you fall into traps around reproduction, you fall into this kind of self-identity crisis. Stop stalking originality, start compounding creativity. For me, what true genius is when you can build on the creativity that pre-existed you unapologetically, and don't really have this kind of shaming around what existed and what didn't. Just really build on it. And there's really no better example in my mind than Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla was a hip-hop producer who died in 2006, a profoundly important hip-hop producer who, 50 years from now, people are going to talk about Jay Dilla like they talk about some of the greats in music. In fact, The Guardian called him the Mozart of hip-hop, which I think doesn't do him justice. You might even call Mozart the Jay Dilla of classical music. Jay Dilla was a genius. He was a genius. He was a musician. Both of his parents were musicians. He was born in Detroit. He was unapologetic about drawing references from other music in ways that other hip-hop artists hadn't. In the past, sampling was really just playing these loops. He would take parts of songs and create this complex tapestry of samples, and you were hearing things that you never heard before. And it was super complex and incredibly important in shaping the world of hip-hop for the generation to come. He said, I don't want nobody to ever say, I could have done that beat, or I know where you got that from. So what he did was in fact original, was in fact creative, but it was based and compounding the creativity that existed before. Some have even said that he used the MPC 3000, the machine he used to make his drum beats. Like Jimi Hendrix played guitar or John Coltrane played the saxophone. It was an extension of himself. Jay Dilla was a virtuoso. He was a virtuoso, and using the music and the creativity that existed before. And his influence, as I said, is profound.